guys, and welcome back to Pours by Papa. Today we are going to be doing some coasters. I have decided I wanted to go with like cool teal and purples and silvers today, so we're just gonna go in and get right to it. I did want to show you guys like the different looks between square tiles and circle tiles. And so let's go ahead and start off with a circle one. So to be a little bit more specific on what colors I'm using, today I'm going to be using Sherwin-Williams Color to Go as my pillow. This is a really pretty purple, really light purple, and it is called Awesome Violet. This deep, rich purple is from TLP, and this one is called Nightfall. This aqua with like a silver hue to it, this is also TLP, or This Little Piggy, and this is called Sea Glass. This is called Lilac, and it's a pigment from Arteza called Lilac. And this one is a tube paint, which is Arteza Silver. Cool. So, I got my little spinner here. I'm ready to go. I swipe my coasters with a thin piece of plastic. I kind of use like, if you get a makeup palette and they have like the plastic on top of the eyeshadow so they don't get damaged, I use that kind of plastic. Sometimes when you buy a value pack of canvases, they have like plastic sheets like separating them. I'll use that for plastic. You can use binder like separator plastic, like for each unit when you separate each unit with a tab. I use that plastic. Any sort of thin, flimsy kind of plastic I use. All right. For these wooden tiles, I kind of look at what side looks a little bit better to me. Yes, you should be gessoing your wood. I just was a little bit lazy and I just wanted to paint, so we're just gonna ignore the fact that it's not gessoed. Okay. This purple does seem a little bit thick to me, so I don't want to use too much. And we're just gonna get it all around the edges. Alrighty. I really like this purple. Okay, what color should we start off with? I'm thinking I want to go with, let's just go with this lilac first, see how we like it. I have a lot of this, so. Do purple. We'll do some silver. Silver's a little bit chunky. I just find with two paints they might be a little bit chunkier than what we want. And so I don't know, I've been really sticking with pigments recently. I don't know. I understand why you should be using two paint to pigment to paint, but for me, I have just been getting my best results with just pigments. So I've been kind of laying off the tube paints, honestly. I feel kind of bad about it because I have so much tube paints too. Okay. Ooh, that one's popping. I try to do 2 layers, or at least one color each, and then if I want to add any other colors on the top, I'll go back in and do it again. So here's some more purple. Here's some more silver, little bit. And then we'll do a little splash of this dark purple. And one more time with this teal, aqua, whatever. Okay, and now with my cell activator, I am, see how it's for the most part the same size. The length of my plastic is almost the same size of what I'm going to be swiping. So then I take my cell activator, take the Shelee Art Course. I promise you it's worth it. I tried not taking it and trying to figure out this technique by myself, and to be honest, I failed and I failed and I failed and I failed and I failed. So here we are. Took the course and now I am doing amazing with it, because the Facebook group too is honestly where I found my answers to almost everything. Okay, so I do 2 swipes, one to one side, one to the other side, kind of wait it out. Look at how pretty that's already looking. Oof. And I'm putting a very thin line, about that much at the end. So like about a nail's length. Well, my little tiny nails are so small. So that just shows you very small amount. And you pull it from the same side and pull. And then we wait. I'm just waiting for all those juicy cells to really start opening up. Like you see, one side is fully open, and then this other side, they're still opening still, if you can tell. Okay. Make sure all your corners are wet, so we can have even flow off. I don't cover my little spinner here. Mine is just a plastic one. Kind of went the cheaper route, but it's all I had at the time. But I kind of like this cheap one because, like, if you see, this is the actual color of it, blue. Once I have like 7 layers of paint on here, I can literally just pick it off and rip all of the paint off, and it's like a brand new spinner. So I don't waste tinfoil or anything like that. I just put 7 layers or how many ever layers, and then I rip off all the paint. Okay, let's spin. Oh, yep, that's pretty. I still see some pillow here and that end, so what do I want to do? We'll do one more spin. And that looks good to me. So I find it personally that when I'm working on these like circle rounds, I feel as if the paint flows off of the circle easier than it does a square. And I find that the cells with the cell activator stay a bit more round. I literally have this theory that whatever shape that you're painting on, the cells stay that shape. I swear. Because when I do my circle rounds, here, look at this. Ooh. Yep, I like it. Okay, let me go put it on my little drying rack. And now we'll do a square one just for good measure. I personally don't care if there's paint on the back of my canvases. It's all up to preference. My preference is they're getting covered anyways by cork backing. And so I don't really mind if there's paint on the back. It's all up to you though. That's just my preference. Okay. Let's do a square. But anyways, what I was saying is, yeah, I just find that whatever the paint is flowing off of, I swear the cells kind of can feel which way they're being pulled and stuff. And so obviously they're gonna look a little bit different on a square versus a circle versus an octagon versus whatever it may be that you are painting on. That's my theory though. Who knows if that's true. But I feel like it would be true. Okay. Cover all these edges. Wet the sides too, at least I do. I just like when the paint can easily flow off the sides. All right, let's do it again. Let's do the same thing. I was liking that one. Tap, tap, get the bubbles out. For these squares too, I find that you need a little bit more of your colors on there. Just like you need a little bit more pillow paint just to cover the entire tile. Just really, this technique is really just all about fluctuating and seeing what you're working with. It's all about consistencies. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I use a 3-to-1 ratio with my deep base to varnish mix. But here's the thing. I add in a little bit here, a little bit there to get the right consistency. Like, you can do a 3-to-1 ratio all you want, but if your consistencies aren't correct, like if a tube paint is super thick and it's not matching the consistency of your pigment colors, you're kind of just setting it up for failure, for more issues to arise, I guess. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more color in this one, so I might even do 2 to 3 layers. You want an easy flow off from your stick. See how mine is making like very thin lines? That's what we want. We like that. Like I said, I don't organize my paint in a specific way. I just kind of do it. Now, you can also choose to swipe from side to side, corner to corner, like this way, corner to corner, or sideways to sideways, or edge to edge, whatever you want to call it, like this way. It's really up to you. They do look different, and you kind of have to move around the paints a little bit, so just something to think about. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more purples on top of here. And a little bit of more dark purple, nightfall. And I'm liking that. So I'm gonna leave it be. very thin layer onto my piece of plastic. I've heard people use playing cards. It's really up to you. Do I want to go side to side or corner to corner? We're going to go corner to corner. And I am not even using pressure when I'm swiping. I mean, I am literally just letting it sit on, and I'm like barely holding this thing. I'm just holding it to get a grip on it, but I'm not going like, you know, I'm not pushing down at all. I'm literally trying to just get my cell activator on that top layer, which is what we want it to do. Just on that top layer. Okay, more cell activator. And I connect up the lines, maybe even go a little bit further, because sometimes if you don't match it up on the line, you're gonna have an open space. So kind of really make sure you're matching up the lines, or even a tad bit over, because it's not gonna hurt it. Okay. And I wipe off all the paint that I got on my piece of plastic with every swipe. Okay, let's wait for those to open up. Ooh. Waiting, waiting, waiting. If you see any bubbles, now you can pop them if you see any. I'm actually not seeing any, which is good. Okay, now I have two corners that kind of need loving because it's just in the center right now. So I go ahead and I tilt and I walk my paint down. So here, I'll step over here so you can see this. Side to side to side to side to side to side, over the edge. It's over the edge. Now, kind of looks funny right now. Then we're gonna go ahead and walk it back down. I walk my paint down because I have found that it's less harsh on the cells if I just hold it right here. So I stretch them out as nicely as I possibly can. May take you a while, but it's definitely worth it in the end. Almost there, and done. Okay, now again, walk it back. Try and get it back into the middle there. Hopefully you're able to kind of see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and spin. Do I like this? Do I want more spins? So this is how it's looking right now. I'm really kind of liking how this purple is like looks almost like a marble design in here. I am liking it. We'll do One more spin. Okay, sometimes I spin it one way and then I spin it the opposite way. I don't know, I have a theory that it stretches it out the other way. I could be completely wrong, but I just do. So now I'm spinning it the opposite way. Okay, these cells are juicy. I'm liking it. I'm gonna keep it. Here's for you guys so you could see it. I wish I showed a little bit better these colors, but you'll be able to see these on my Instagram at Pores by Papa. Cool, guys. Well, I'm gonna finish this video. I'm gonna finish this set. If you have any questions, ask me in the comments below, or like I said, you can find me on Instagram at Pores by Papa, and make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye.